How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. So it's going to be another one of those late night videos. It's 11 p.m. here, and I really hate making videos this late. But, you know, it's one of those times where everything, you're so busy throughout the day, you don't get time to make a video until later on. So here I am. So yeah, it's been a pretty exciting day. I started off the day by actually hooking up my Nintendo 64. Now get this, I actually bought it. I got 6 games, including Mario Kart and Mission Impossible and a couple of the cool games, and 1 controller, and the N64 itself. And I got it all for $5 at Goodwill. So I was like, there's no way this is going to work. And I've actually had this N64 for probably a year now, and I never even hooked it up. And I was like, okay, let's hook this up. Let's see if it actually works. And if it does, I'll just be super happy. And then maybe I'll go on eBay and buy some more games for it. Well, it turns out it does actually work. It was kind of funny because I was actually putting in the cords in the back. I was putting them in incorrectly because I don't know. For some reason you put the video in the green. Anyway, I got it working right, but it took me a couple tries, and I was like, oh man, it doesn't actually work, but it does work. So I'm super happy. I was able to play a game of Mario Kart. I got first place my first game, and that made me super happy and motivated for the rest of the night. So really excited there. Looking forward to buying some new games for it. Well, not really new, but, you know, buying some retro games for it. And another controller, because it's only got 1 controller, but awesome. Okay, so RuneScape related, yes, because that's, you know, that had nothing to do with RuneScape. So the first thing I want to talk about RuneScape is a lot of people have been in the, a lot of people actually have been in the Manatee Gaming clan chat for a little while now. That's just the clan chat in game. You can come join for any reason you want to. And in that clan chat, though, I've been running a few events. So this week we actually had 2 heist events. So it's called Heist, the minigame. If you've never played the minigame before, essentially, if you don't want to actually play the minigame, you don't have to. What you can do is you can literally just AFK in the minigame. And then, yeah, basically you've got at a minimum of 2 people on each side of the game. And then when the game starts, you know, it's essentially like cops and robbers, but you don't actually have to play the game, and most people actually don't anymore. And what you can do is you can literally just sit there, do nothing, just move your controller, or not controller, move your mouse every once in a while, that way you don't log out. But it's a solid 5 minutes of AFK, and there's a 20-minute game, so it's a lot of AFKing. If you are level 99 in a skill, so it's the 2 skills you get bonus experience for in that game are Thieving and Hunter. I don't know why I couldn't say that for a second, but Thieving and Hunter. So in those 2 games, in those 2 skills, if you have level 99, then it's approximately 3,000 bonus experience every minute without you paying attention. And then if you're on the winning side, which if you're AFKing is going to be the guard side, you get an additional 5 points every 20 minutes to, you know, just to add on to your score, which is essentially 15,000 bonus experience. So if you're on the winning team every time, you're going to get 180,000 bonus experience, assuming that you don't waste any time in between the rounds, which is, you know, obviously not possible, but you can go really quick. So 3 games, 20 minutes each, you get 180,000 bonus experience if you're level 99, and then you get the 45,000 at the end, so it's 225,000 bonus experience in either one of those 2 skills. Now the cool thing is about that is Vic the Trader, you can actually trade in your bonus experience, as you guys probably know by now. So before he goes away, which he should be going away, well, he's going to be around for a little bit longer, but you're only going to be able to trade in your bonus experience for like 1 more day. So if you are looking to build up some bonus experience doing stuff in the game and you want to go buy stuff from Vic the Trader, Heist is a great way to do that. We had two events, like I said, this week, and maybe have some Heist games going on tomorrow. If there's a lot of people that want to do it, then might get some Heist games going on. But if, you know, feel free to stop by the clan chat and, you know, be like, hey, anybody doing Heist? And people probably will want to go join Heist. Also, we had a Stealing Creation minigame event this weekend as well. I'm not going to explain that whole one because it's really long, but basically you go skill in this game and you get a whole bunch of bonus experience for that too. It's right around 200,000 bonus experience per hour if you play it smart and fast. So that was really fun. It was also spotlighted, so people are able to build up some Thaler too, which if you're not really wanting to save Thaler for anything, you can also spend those on stars. I believe they have stars in there. I know they've got either lamps or stars, and I believe they have stars, but you can put that in bonus experience too. So lots of options for you guys to be able to build up your bonus experience for Vic before he goes away. And I kind of mentioned a lot of this stuff in my Vic video not too long ago. But you can also look at Barbarian Assault too if you want some fast bonus experience. But anyway, 1 day left. I'm pretty sure it's 1 day left because I'm pretty sure he only accepts the bonus experience for 7 days, and then he's around for a total of 14. So make sure you jump in there and get those rewards before he goes away. Okay, also guys, so a lot of people have been commenting on my videos in requests for videos, like requests on content for stuff. And as you probably have noticed, if you've been watching the full 30-day videos, a lot of my videos have been answering questions that people have, and I do typically like to answer questions people have. So that's kind of what I'm having today as. Today is kind of, this is the 16th, I believe. Oh, it was the 16th? This is the 17th. Whoa, wow, it's going so fast. This is the 17th video of the 30-day challenge. So we've got about 13 days left in the video challenge, so that gives me lots of time to be able to make videos upon your guys' requests and your questions. Due to the fact that I have to make one of these videos every single day, and there's a lot of other stuff going on right now, and I'm also on my Patreon page in the description below. If you've never, I get a lot of people like, I don't know what your Patreon page is. Look in the description below, and you can see a link to the Patreon page. You guys can check it out if you feel like it. I'm not going to explain everything right here, but it's cool if you want to look at it. Anyway, on there, I'm actually getting ready to do a series this week, and that is going to be basically like a short mini series going to be on there of a whole bunch of money making methods. So I'm going to be making those every day, in addition to making this every day, in addition to trying to play RuneScape to not fall behind, in addition to doing everything else I've got going on in real life, which right now I'm actually managing 2 online businesses and trying to build a brick and mortar business, and also doing personal training and a bunch of other stuff. So very, very busy, but no complaints. Everything is going great, and I'm super happy. But the good thing, the whole thing I was trying to say there was, if you guys have requests, you have questions, please leave them in the comments, especially this video right here, because I actually do, and as I've said before, I do go read all the comments, I do go look at them all, I will personally answer as many as I possibly can. If I'm kind of running out of time, I might just give you a thumbs up or something like that, but typically I will give you an answer. If you ask a question, you're going to get an answer. But yeah, if you can leave a question that, that you would like to see as a video form, leave a question below. Just keep in mind though that some of your guys' suggestions, I'm actually going to keep them for later, so that when this 30-day video challenge is over, then I'll be able to make the more in-depth videos. And then also, if there's a short question or something like that, then I can probably make that into a video. But if you want a better chance of your question being made into a video here in the future, I would recommend that you thinking about a question that you could imagine being made into a video. Like I had a guy that actually just recently requested. It was one of the newest requests, and I can actually tell you what the requests are right here, and I can actually tell you which ones I'm probably going to be doing. So the most recent one that I got was a Slayer reward point guide. So a Slayer reward point guide doesn't take that much time actually, so I can totally do that during this next 13 days. So most likely look for that one. I'm not going to promise anything because I don't know how the next 13 days are going to go, but I will try to make that one because that one seems like a pretty quick one to make. Some other requests I've gotten so far, and I've also said, yeah, thank you for the suggestion on the suggestion when I got it. I've gotten a suggestion, or yeah, a request, I guess you can call it, for Max Cape Skills Order. I've got one for Menaphos guides, and I'm planning on doing a lot more of those. I actually want to do like a Menaphos playlist, so I don't really want to put them all in the 30-day challenge thing. I would rather have them as like actual guides in the playlist. So I've made like some little like mini guides in this 30-day challenge, but I don't know, maybe it's my OCD or whatever, but I kind of want to organize that. So if somebody wants to watch an entire Menaphos playlist, then they can do that. So I want to organize that for you guys so it's easier to find. I get a lot of people that are like, I want to see a video on blah blah, and I'm like, I already have that, and I'm like, maybe it's kind of hard to find. So, kind of like I talked about in one of the other news videos, I do plan on going through my channel actually and kind of reorganizing stuff to be stuff easier to find. Some other requests is going from 1 million to 100 million, and another was for going from 0 to 1 billion. Kind of done the 0 to 1 billion kind of in my rebuild series, which didn't really go too far. But I had the one that was like my Fat Munchlax alt account, which by the way I am both Fat Snorlax and Fat Munchlax, and I also have a couple other alts that I don't really play on too much, so I don't really say the names, and I'd rather just the names not be known. But on the rebuild series though, I basically went from like, you know what? It was the Noob's Road to Max Cash. That was a playlist. and I'm pretty sure I got to like 1 billion before that one ended. I did end up going for getting the entire two max cash guy. I can't talk. I did end up getting the full max cash in that one. I ended up giving away all the money because I was accepting donations during that time. I was accepting GP donations at the time for like members, like bonds and stuff for that account and everything. So I told everybody, because I was accepting, donations, I was going to be giving it all away, or it was going to go for a community thing. Well, I ended up going for a big drop party, so I think people enjoyed that. I will say something else about donations here at the end, but anyway, a daily rune crafting guide. So in one of my videos in this challenge, I mentioned a rune crafting daily. Like I mentioned that you can do efficient rune crafting as like a 1 hour a day kind of thing and get like over 200,000 EXP in the rune span. So the people requested that, so I will definitely make that one. I'll try to see if I can get that in the next 13. Probably not, though, because I think that one's going to take a little bit more time because I want to get better footage. Player-owned ports guide. So that's going to be a pretty in-depth guide. That's definitely not going to get done during this time, but I can try that one too. An ARC guide. So kind of like Menaphos, I actually want to make like an ARC playlist of a bunch of short videos that all explain the ARC. I kind of like actually, you know what? And you know what? Maybe I should ask you guys, and that is the last request I have on here from people's requests, but here's a question for you guys that you can actually answer in the comments if you wish. Would you guys rather have me make larger, longer videos, that explain like for the ARC content, for example? Would you rather have larger, longer videos that explain a whole bunch of things, or would you rather have it broken up into easily defined things? Like, for example, if I was doing the ARC, I'd have like a video on wobbegongs and the best way to find them, the best way to do them, blah, blah, blah. And I have another video on like ornate turtles and the best way to find them, best way to do them, blah, 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 and then bamboo and then so on. Or would you rather have like Uncharted Islands and all the cool stuff you can get on Uncharted Islands and then explain all those things in one big video? It'd probably be like a 30 or 40-minute video, which kind of sucks. Well, in my opinion, that might be a lot for people to watch. But it could obviously have a section where I put in there where it's like, go to 5 minutes for this one, go to 10 minutes for this one. But which would you rather guys have? My personal thought is I'd rather break it up into smaller videos. Not only that, because not only is it to me easier to navigate, but also you got less to watch, and also it's more videos going out too, so there's more content coming out, which would allow me to release the content quicker, because the actual big video would be like, take me like a week to make, but the smaller ones might be like 1 day a piece or something like that. Anyway, I want to know your guys' opinion on that one, so let me know about that one. But yeah, looking forward to doing a lot of these videos and everything like that. So please send the requests and comments in this one below. Okay, so about the donations really quick. So there are a lot of people that message me in the game, and they're always ask me, well, not always ask me, but there's the people that ask me if they can come and donate to me. And I ask them, are you talking about like donating GP? And they're like, yeah. Well, I don't have a lot, but I want to donate GP. Or sometimes they do have a lot and they want to donate GP. I am always declining those people's donations, and if you've been trying to do that, then you've probably seen me decline it. The reason why is because I don't want you to give me your gold in the game. Most YouTubers are more than happy to be like, yeah, dude, give me some donations, but I don't really want your donations because I literally do have too much money in RuneScape. Not too much, but I have a lot of money in RuneScape, more than any player ever needs. So I sincerely thank you for your kind gesture for wanting to donate to me, because I understand that is a very kind gesture, and I'm very thankful you want to do that. But please don't give me that money. The only time that I will accept donations is during like a project of some sort, like when I was doing the Fat Munchlax Road to Max Cash. That one I was accepting donations because I was using that toward bonds for the account, and then any extra gold or whatever was given out in the drop parties, it was going back to the community. So if I do something like that, something where the gold is not really going to be going into my stack of cash, then I will probably accept donations. And I will also let you guys know when I'm going to be accepting donations for that. But yeah, don't be offended if I say no, it's not anything. It's not like I'm like, oh, that's too little or nothing like that. I just don't really need the donations for that. Now, also, if I decide to do some giveaways on the YouTube, like I'm like, hey, I'm gonna start doing some GP giveaways on the YouTube channel. Like if you're a subscriber and you hit like and you say my name is blah blah blah, then one of you winners will win a dragon claws or something on Old School. Now, if I was doing something like that, which a lot of YouTubers are doing right now, which I don't really see anything wrong with that. It's kind of cool, and if it's fun to do. I will also let you know that I'll be accepting donations at that time, because that will go into those, you know, drawings and stuff like that. So I'm just not going to accept it otherwise, because I just really don't want you to. I'm trying to help you guys build your wealth, so you don't need to give me your GP. Is basically what I'm saying. And anyway, that's enough of that. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's really it for this video. I'm gonna try to keep this one. Oh my gosh, it's already on 15 minutes. Woo! Seems like 2 minutes. But all right, everyone, please leave your comments, suggestions, everything below. And there's a pretty good chance that I will be making your video. There's a couple types of videos I'm not really going to be making, but for the most part, I will be making videos. So just let me know what your suggestions are and everything. And if you're not a subscriber and you're watching this video, you're pretty awesome and you've actually made it to this point, so might as well hit the subscribe. I mean, hey, knocked off stuff off my desk. All right, guys, I will see you guys in the next video, and you guys have a wonderful evening.